walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps.
You'd think going downhill would be much better, wouldn't you, when you're walking, but trust me, it isn't. Not always. Your legs can ache more than going uphill when you've got a backpack on, and you know, 'cause it affects different parts of your legs, obviously, when you're going up as to when you're going down. So for me, flat every time, I'm telling you. We have to make this a flat earth, get rid of all these hills. I was just reading this, which Danny Bamping sent me. Men called Daniel, where is it? Men called Daniel are most likely to commit crime, Yorkshire Police Force reveals. That's charming, isn't it? You know, I'm a Yorkshireman and the police are going around telling everyone I'm most likely to commit crime. Charming. Another comment from a viewer. I don't know who this one was from. Deep heat is rubbish for aches and pains. It just heats the skin. You need some ibuprofen gel for joints. Now, I've never heard of that. Ibuprofen gel for joints. I'll look out for that. Sounds like good stuff. Because I do, in the morning, I've started taking 2 ibuprofen. Oh dear. I'm only meant to take 1 of them, aren't I? Took 2 this morning. I'm alright. I'm alright. Luckily. Yeah, I've been taking ibuprofen, and I think that helps, just for the days when I'm in pain. But yeah, deep heat itself, I like deep heat. I've never really used it before, ever in my life, not really. But when you've walked all day, and you rub that on you, all over your legs, and your shoulders, and just lie in bed, it's that lovely feeling. It's like a little massage. I like it, personally. I don't know what the maids will think in the morning when they come to clean the sheets and it stinks. But yeah, I quite like that feeling. Whether it does much good or not, if you like the feeling, it's worth doing, isn't it? That's what I say. John Hickey, do I have any music on the journey? No, I don't. And I was starting to wish I'd have brought an iPod or something. I haven't got one. To listen to. Hang on, there's a car coming. But no, I didn't have one. But I wouldn't have been able to use it at this stage anyway. It's too dangerous on the roads to be listening to music. But, you know, when I'm up on the proper paths and things, away from the traffic, might have been quite nice. It might have helped me get a rhythm going. But never mind. I quite like being able to hear, you know. Same as talk, obviously. I like to talk, as you can tell. Talking and hearing. Can you imagine if we were born without talking and hearing? Well, some people are, aren't they, poor things? But yeah, I really need to talk. I couldn't do without talking, ever. Even in my sleep, I like to have a talk now and again. And that moves on to another question from Chris O'Neill. Whoa, I'm stuck on a bramble, sorry. Who sings the intro song? Good question. Quite a few people asking that. Well, the original song, it's called Walking in My Shoes by Depeche Mode. It's from early 90s. I used to be a massive Depeche Mode fan. I went to see them when that song came out, pretty much. And it's always been one of my favourite little songs. And I thought when I'm doing this, that was ideal for the intro. Try Walking in My Shoes. Because I can't do it. I wish you'd try it. But that one is a cover version, obviously, to get away with the copyright strikes and things. I do know who it's by. A guy called Rodrigo. He's not I think he's just like a guitar player, but had a little sing-along to that. And I think it's a really nice version. Right, I'm turning you off now. I've talked long enough. I'm absolutely knackered. Big hill, big hill. But having said that I like to talk, I do when I'm on my own. Put me in with company, I can be very, very, very quiet. Depends who it is, really. If I'm with people who are with me who think I'm Deep Digger Dan, I try to carry on being Deep Digger Dan and talkative. But in real life, honestly, I'm the quietest guy in the room. unless it's my own immediate family, and then I suppose I can try and be centre of attention. I was a single child, that's what we used to do as single kids, try and be centre of attention. I was really good at that. Just past the Smuggler's Den Inn. Beautiful looking country pub with a thatched roof. Smelt beautiful, whatever they're cooking. I'd have loved to have stopped in there. No money on me, have I? Because I spent it on a Cornish pasty. I need to go to a cash machine when I get to Newquay. If I get to Newquay, it's still 4.6 miles. And I just seem to be going up and up and up and up and up, and it's getting on my nerves now. Just seen this going on. 1st to 3rd of June last year, so someone hasn't taken it down, have they? But come on, that can't be the Charlatans. Is that saying it's the Charlatans played there, or is it saying the Charlatans Symphonica with Mr. Switch, Craig Charles? It can't be Charlatans. Someone check that out for me, let me know. Is there someone called the Charlatans Symphonica? Or did the real Charlatans, one of my favourite bands of all time, did they play there? Well, these roads are gruelling, but like a van just went past me then. The roads are only as narrow as a car, and there's hardly anywhere for you to stand at the side, so it's a bit of a panic if anything comes, but they do go slow down here. Don't know if you've noticed, guys, but I'm not moaning as much at the moment. Have you noticed? I don't feel very moany now. I feel quite... I can do this, I can do this. I will moan, don't get me wrong. Like hills like this, I'll always constantly moan, that's what I do. But I'm feeling quite moanless. Another car coming. Now this next one I can answer very, very easily. What's my worst habit as a walker? Sorry, I'm out of breath, that were a hard hill. My really bad habit, and I'd love to hear from other hikers, know if this is their problem as well. Can't get off my GPS. I am checking every 0.1 miles. I just keep looking at how far I've gone, how far to go, the elevation. So I just wish I could like walk for 2 miles without looking at it, and then look at it and say, yay, I've done 2 miles. But I just know every 100 yards I know exactly how far I've gone, because I cannot stop looking at it. Is it the same for other hikers? Please let me know. I really want to know if it's just me. 4 miles to go, and my first worry of the trip. My hip. It's not hurting. I won't say it's hurting, but I'm feeling it now. It's like... it's hard to explain. It's the same feeling I always have with it. Just got a bit of a little limp, you know? But hopefully it'll wear off. Right, I'm going to put this camera back away now. I've got a hard slog. I think it's 3.5 miles to Newquay, but it's a busy road, and I'm not going to be able to walk on the road. I'm going to have to walk on the grass, which I think this is going to be a bit of a killer, so I'll catch you all later on my other phone, hopefully. Well, I was right about this stretch. Is the worst road I've been on so far. It's cars after cars after cars, 50 mile an hour. And they don't provide anywhere for you to walk. I'm just going along like... these edges, they're just so bobbly, bad for your ankles if you're walking. Very dangerous to walk on, but I've no option. They ain't giving me anywhere else to walk. Just saw this sign. I'd have loved to have gone to this. Scott May's Daredevil Stunt Show. That's my kind of thing, is that. This Sunday, 7 o'clock at Perranporth Airfield. Shame I missed that. 2.2 miles to go, something like that. I've just noticed here, There is a path there. I don't know if that's private land or not. That'd be really handy. I'm going to check it out. This path seems to be alright up until the end of this bit here. I wanted to show you another app. Now, I've been contacted by another Land's End to John O Groats walker, who did it last year, I think, offering advice and, you know, if he can help, get in touch, which is very, very nice. I think we should all stick together. And he says you need to get this. It's Ordnance Survey. And you subscribed to it. I think it's £2.50 or £2.99 for the month. And like on your typical phones, you've got an aerial view like you have there. But you've got all these different layers. You've got the OS Explorer map, 1 to 25k, 1 to 50k, aerial, standard. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, one beauty about this is you can actually download the maps in where you are for offline viewing, which that's the reason is suggested I get it. When you don't have a signal, it's fantastic to have that on your phone. But there's another little thing I noticed up here. I haven't used it yet. AR Viewer. Look at this. Are you ready for this? Oh, we need a signal. Oh, there we are. See them things coming down there? Right, that's the best I can get it. It shows you how many kilometres, how far it is to different places. And basically, wherever you put your phone, it tells you. It's a very, very strange app. There they are again, look. You can't see it, it's just blurring up. But it tells me how far it is to different places and in which direction, depending on which way I'm pointing the phone. I think that is unbelievable. Anyway, you're really blurry. I'm sorry for hurting your eyes. I'll turn you off. I'm not sure if I'm on private land here or not. It's not shown as a footpath on the Ordnance Survey or anything. But it does go exactly where I want to go, all the way, pretty much into Newquay without going on the road. So I'm just hoping, because I do go past a farmhouse soon, I'm hoping they don't kick me off with a gun or anything. Yeah, this is a really good track. I wasn't sure if it was private or not. I'm still not 1,000,000% sure, but it runs up here and it goes right down to where I want to be. I'm heading for that bottom corner, but if I'd have carried on where I was up there, I'd have had to follow the main road right round. Don't know if you can see them down there. There, look. And all the way up. But instead I've got a nice quiet walk. There's another festival, Cider and Music Festival. But it's 2018. But yet again, the Fratellis, one of my favourite bands. Absolutely fantastic. The Wurzels. Wow, I'd love to have gone to that. I've always wanted to go to a cider festival, you know, proper down this kind of way festival. Never done it. Anyway, 0.7 miles to go, nearly there. Look at this beautiful lake. Loving this. Typical Cornish way though. Some kind of tyre with a water fountain coming out of it. I was meant to walk on the other side of the lake. I've gone a bit too far, so I'll have to cut back across the other side. I'm going up there, I think. If you think I'm going to feed you, you're very much mistaken. You've crapped all over the seat I was going to sit on. Yeah, you. Okay, I'm going to end the video there, guys. I've only got half a mile to go up a big hill. I'm in a hotel tonight which cost £21 or £22, so God knows what that's going to be like. It looks alright actually on the pictures. I don't know if it's just cheap because it's time of year or it were a late deal or what, but I'll have a look. So catch you all later. Don't forget to donate. The link's in the description. The Just Giving page, the Just Giving link. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. Well, the room's perfectly acceptable for £23. It's a really big hotel, is this? But I had to show you this before I leave. Body Care vegetable soap. That's soap made out of vegetables. It smells like Brussels sprouts.
Try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps.